Action! Meet me here in 25 minutes and...
A hideaway place? A secret chalet?
No, it's the address to my flat. And be discreet.
Of course.
Ah, it's you. I thought you'd show up like a bad penny. Well, I'm on to you, my dear. I know what you've been up to. In fact, oh my goodness! Oh!
Those detectives, they don't think it was no heavy bookcase accident. They want to talk to all of us locals.
Tom? You all right, mate? He's having a heart attack.
Ambulance, call him
Yeah, sure.
Tom!
Back so soon?
How predictable, returning to the scene of the crime.
Joy Robinson, you're under arrest.
Is this going to take much longer, right? I haven't had my breakfast yet.
Well, just a few finishing touches.
Oh. Right, well, how do I look? Yeah, it's very funny.
And how's it going with the Count?
The Count? Oh, is the ballot in?
No, how's it going with Dracula? Look, Peter, thanks ever so much for stepping in and playing the part at such short notice, especially after what happened to poor old Kenny.
Yes, about that, I was just wondering if there was any way that, you could downplay my role a little bit. With all these murders going on, I'm not really sure it's very sensible for someone in my position to have such a prominent role in Dracula, and besides, I don't really think I look the part.
Oh, nonsense, Peter. You really think the audience is going to be able to tell the difference between some blood-sucking monster and a politician?
What's going on?
What do you think? This is the final rehearsal, isn't it? We got it tonight. We're getting all ready.
I can see that, Eddie Blake. But Tots and Toddlers are due in here at 11 o'clock. I mean, look at it. We can't have the poor little mite seeing all this, can we?
Well, what are we going to do then?
I don't know.
I have an idea.
This is ridiculous.
This is the 22nd of September. The time is 14:33. Belle Island Police Station. Presents are Detective Keith McMahon and Sue Stone. Interviewee Joy Robinson, arrested on the murder of Esther Barnes. Please confirm for the tape that you have declined legal representation.
I don't need a lawyer. I haven't done anything wrong. You have to believe me.
Oh.
Are you sure this is going to be all right in here?
Well, I don't think it'll be a problem. I'm sure Mrs. Maloney won't mind.
Yeah, well, if anything, it's going to help advertise your show, isn't it? How are the ticket sales going anyway?
Oh, we've sold 57 tickets.
57. That is good news. All those voters. Residents, of course.
Don't get excited, Councillor. I think you'll find that the local residents are obliged to see the show.
Obliged?
Oh, yes. Attendance is mandatory. The Belle Island Committee take a very dim view of residents who do not support the lifeblood of this community.
Surely you can't enforce that. I mean, you can't compel people to see the show, can you?
Ooh. Anyway, what's the latest with Tom? Has he want me to see him?
Yes, I went to see him the other day. Plumped up his pillows, gave the flat a bit of a clean. And he's a blooming good sprinkling, I can tell you. Anyway, I told him to rest up in bed.
Well, he's had plenty of practice in that position. How's the nurse?
Can I go?
I suppose.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Where did you get those from? That doesn't really matter, does it? In Suspicious Minds, the judge, who bears a striking resemblance to Elvis Presley, is poisoned with a passion fruit and found dead on a toilet. In this one, the screenwriter, Davis, is found dead. Toxicology reports reveal that his fountain pen ink had been doctored with a lethal chemical, causing lack of sensation and respiratory failure. In Weight of Knowledge, the researcher, Michelle Dempsey, is killed when she is crushed by the collapsing shelving of the archive she's using to solve historic crimes. Yes, I know.
So you admit to being aware of the connection between your murdered brother's books and the murders on Belle Island?
Of course I knew. That's what Kenny and me were looking for in the library. We knew there was a connection, and if we realised it, then somebody else probably did as well.
Indeed, a little knowledge is a very dangerous thing.
So it seems.
Was Esther Barnes another one who made the connection? Is that why you murdered her?
What? I didn't murder her. I went to the library to see who else had checked the books out. I was trying to solve the murders, not commit them. Esther must have had the same theory. It wasn't until I spotted the post-it note in her hand.
So, how have you enjoyed your first day? I have to say, I'd have thought you'd done waitressing before.
Yes, well, I've done a little bit of bar work at my last theatre group. So.
Oh, it has been nice doing this show with you, this Dracula show. Oh, I have enjoyed it.
Really? Because you always seem to have your headphones in.
Oh, yes, but they're not always on.
Yeah, so there's just a few more raffle prizes and the repair to those drapes as well. And I think we're done.
I'm sure our esteemed Ms. Mountjoy will see to that.
Yeah, well, anyway, I've got to pop to the brewery, but after that, we'll catch up. Sam, I'm not going to open up the bar tonight, but I will be popping back to store the props here safely, all right? See you later.
Hey, Smithy, you knew you finished fixing them lights?
Half hour max. Hey, was that smiley councillor, Bradbury, I heard you serving earlier?
Yeah, shh, he'll hear you though.
I heard some right gossip about him. He's always trying to get into the limelight. Always got that fixed grin on his face. And yet...
Yeah, he's got a murky past.
Murky? He's a... If you ask me, he's a bit of a criminal.
Yeah, well, isn't that a requirement to get into politics these days?
Well, I'd never. Unbelievable. Right. Damn it, now it's time for me to take control.
Do you think Joy Robinson is onto something with those books?
Definitely. It all fits. We need to slip over to the library and see who else has taken out those books. There'll be a checking out list. It might narrow down the culprits.
Good afternoon, Jenny.
Hi Tom, how are you feeling? Oh, actually, never mind. While you're there, could you do me a favour? Could you nip to the stationery cupboard and get me some more drawing pins? I mean, there's been so much going on and I've just run out.
Well,
If you wouldn't mind while you're there, could you do a quick stock take on the blue tack for me?
I'm supposed to be taking things easy, Jenny.
I know, Tom, and you are. But look, the stationery cupboard's only 20 feet away.
Jenny, I thought you liked being in charge of every fucking thing around here.
Tom!
PC Evans is dead. Esther's dead. Kenny Kervall died in his own vomit. And you're counting up drawing pins. Rushing round like some demented moron. Chasing up and systematically fucking up on all of your little projects and sharing fucking useless, childish, inconsequential drivel on your stupid notice board. Ginny, get your own pins, get your own blue tack, and get a fucking life.
So you reckon you know who the murderer is then?
I pretty much guessed it from the start.
But how?
The old clues here and there, bit of paper, dots about, empty bottles in the bin, and bright colours and waterproof. If you focus properly, all these things will pop up.
Oh well, you've got a real eye for detail. Don't spoil it for me.
Of course not. I know who to tell.
Don't forget, Barnes was a Luddite. She would have used paper records rather than the computer.
I wonder if Connie picked up who the murderer was from Kenny Kervall's books. She was so in awe of him. But then again, she wasn't the sharpest tool in the box, was she?
Connie? I imagine it all goes completely overhead.
Yeah. Right, I need to get this place locked up. Eddie's in rehearsal, so there's no Bellevue tonight.
Supposed to open up this morning. For goodness sake. Where is that girl? Where is she? Sam? Sam! On the way one day, and all hell lets loose.
Oh, I forgot to leave Mrs. Maloney a message about the stuff.
She wouldn't be screaming about props, would she? Something's happened. Come on. Jesus.
Do you think you should be doing that? I mean, moving the body before the police get here. No! What did you do that for?
Do you really want the police sniffing round here as well with everything else going on? They've sealed off the library, they've sealed off the beach. There won't be anywhere else left in the island to put anything or to go anywhere. In fact, there won't be any island left.
There'll be no islands that's left either.
Morning, everyone.
All right.
Can I have 2 coffees? One black and one with milk to go, please. That's tomorrow night, isn't it? The Dracula show?
It's on tomorrow. Everybody's coming. Nearly the whole island.
So, I see. So, what's all these about then?
This is nothing.
You can't lie to me, Vicar.
Excuse me?
Should I call you Vicar? I'm never sure which one's which.
Eddie. Just Eddie's fine, detective.
You can't pull the wool over my eyes, you lot. These are the props for tonight's show, aren't they?
Yeah.
Who do I ask to get tickets? Actually, make it 2.
Should I just get your tea?
Connie, can I order 2 sandwiches, please?
Oh, of course. What would you like in them?
Well, 1 prawn and 1 chicken, please. But and I'm sorry to be fussy, but can you make sure that the chicken one isn't contaminated in any way by the prawn one? Because the results could be a bit fatal.
Have you got an allergy to prawn?
No, not me. My friend.
Oh, well, maybe your friend had better watch out what he pops in his mouth.
Here you go.
Thanks. Break your leg, everyone. Although, saying that, it's probably not the most tasteful thing to say at the moment.
That new waitress, Sam. She's a bit gormless looking, isn't she? She'll fit in very well round here with Connie, won't she?
Yeah, just as lively.
I think I might have found something, a bit of a lead for the old murder.
Go on.
Someone slipped this post-it note into my pocket a while ago, and it was full of weird numbers. I've looked at them. I think they might be ISBN numbers. You know, like from books in a library.
Connie, you've forgotten his mayo, ain't he? He always has mayo.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. I didn't realise.
No, I'm not bothered, honestly.
Oh, no, it's okay. You always have mayo with your prawns. I'll sort it out.
Oh, thanks. Let's go and find somewhere quiet. I've got a list of all the people that have taken out the Kenny Kervall books. Very few people, but it makes for an interesting read.
That was bloody close.
We've got to get Sam out of here. We can't have dead bodies cluttering up the place. Think of our hygiene rating.
I've got an idea.
Huh?
Oh!
Steady, girl, steady. I say, bit by bit. Not far now.
Stop right there.